So, Mr. Cooper from Alston Bird, thank you so much for joining us here today at the Strategic Investment Summit USA. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
I have a couple of questions for you. First, regarding the panel that you were on today. It was on protecting your intellectual property in the US, and there was a very interesting discussion between you, a representative from the USPTO, and two executives from the industry side of things, one from Merck and one from BASF. These are very large companies, so I was wondering if you could give any advice to German companies that are interested in entering the US market for the first time and pursuing research and development there. If you could give any advice to them, what would it be?
Sure. Well, so for the patent system, the large companies you mentioned, the multinationals, typically have patent attorneys on staff both in Germany and in the U.S. and so it's, of course, it's much easier for them. For the SMEs, the Mittelstand companies in Germany, typically the way you would do it is you would start by contacting your local German patent attorney, and then oftentimes that patent attorney will have contacts in the U.S. referral firms, and so we do work with German firms, for example, that refer work, and we refer it back in the other direction. I think the one piece of advice I would give is don't be afraid to pick up the phone and call your U.S. patent attorney that your German patent attorney referred you to. A lot of times it's sort of the communications all go through the German patent attorney, but in the U.S. you have to worry about infringement and clearance and a lot more sort of these legal issues that I don't think are quite as prevalent in Germany.
And one of your specialties is actually in patent monetization strategies, right? Right. So I was wondering, how do these strategies change when you bring your innovations from Germany or from somewhere in Europe to the U.S.?
Well, it's obviously a much more litigious society in the U.S. than it is in Germany. So trying to have an arrangement with your horizontal competitors to license the technology is one thing that's very hard to do absent some sort of litigation. And so you want to look for other potential partners, perhaps suppliers in your industry or customers, and get some claim scope when you're developing your ideas, when you're drafting your patent application that might cover other fields of use that would be of interest to your suppliers or your customers.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I really appreciate it, as I said.
Okay, thank you.